ceiling fans, and then there's another one that's starting this year based on legislation that was passed in this last legislative session for water savings. And so that's a new tax holiday. Between the two of them, it'll roughly be a little bit less than, my office is estimating a little less than $9 million that Texans can save on state sales tax as well as local sales tax. Roughly it'll be about $4 million if you see the Energy Star savings for energy, and then also probably a little bit about $4 million for the water conservation. And you can have those for your residential home as well as for your businesses. Even for your personal homes for water savings, you can use soaker hoses, could be plants, mulch, anything that can conserve water.
You mentioned the water saving aspect being new this year. Kind of makes you wonder, why didn't that come about sooner? Do you have
Yeah, no, that's a great question. I think that it was an idea that came about just because our population, especially we see it here in the Austin area and throughout parts of the state, that we're continuing to grow in population every single year. In the last round of droughts is very severe in a lot of locations, and so this is a way to help encourage people to save for energy as well as water conservation. And then it's not just this weekend's savings, but those have savings that last into the future. And I think the concept is really, as long as you're getting people to think about this, then even once we get past the tax holiday, you'll look for that star, you'll look for that water energy, that water savings logo, because it saves you money in the future as well as in the community. Those are resources that are put back into the system.
You mentioned that $9 million figure for savings. Do our numbers show, do we have any idea how many people take part in this?
Yeah, that's a great question, and it varies within region, but the fact is we'll have several hundred thousands of people that'll take advantage of this opportunity this weekend.
So that $9 million is $9 million. It's not going into the state's
That's
fund. But overall, from your position, what is the benefit then for the state?
The benefit is a couple-fold. One, there's dollars that are not going to the state of Texas for sales tax, and then also there's the break on the local sales tax, such as the 2-cent local sales tax that's added. So it's in both systems of government, but the benefit is the consumers have more efficient products. So there, say for example, with the energy savings, there's less electricity in the system that's being used. So that allows us to have greater capacity in the future as we have growth in this state. And then also from the water savings, to get people to think is you can take 1 or 2 steps in conservation and save a tremendous amount of water. And this state needs a lot of water resources as we're growing in the future. So this is a great way to get people to think, how can we be a little more proactive in our own homes and our own businesses to be able to save our resources as we look forward and this state continues to grow.
Try to get ahead of the game. Glenn Hegar, thank you very much.
We
appreciate it
today. Thank you very much.
It is